Yo, what's up, beautiful people? Thank you so much again for stopping by to the team, Brian. If you're new to our channel, do it as we do it. Can you just do subscribe by clicking? Hey, don't make noise in my channel, Malik. Do subscribe by clicking on that red subscribe button. Like our videos, comment down in the comment section. I have two visitors here. I have a very beautiful lady here. She will introduce herself. So, and yeah, let's start with ladies first.
And the handsome man here. Why not regarding me?
Said if you're handsome, what are you doing in my channel?
It's okay. Yeah, let's try.
Hi guys, hi the team Brian. My name is Julia Babra and I'm also a content creator here in Qatar. I make videos about lifestyle in Qatar, jobs in Qatar, and I'm happy to be on your channel, Brian. Thank you for having me.
And guys, welcome back to Brian channel. I'm also here. I'm also in Qatar. I also make content. Kindly go check my channel out. My channel's name is Malik Sterling, and thank you so much.
Yeah. So guys, today I have these amazing people here. You know Malik, of course. I don't even want to introduce him.
Me, yeah.
Today our focus is on Julie. So we want to talk about so far how have people grown. These are two people. They will share their experience on how they have grown in terms of Qatar jobs, starting from when they were new in Qatar. Blank about how to change jobs. Qatar, I'm very sure Malik is not doing the job he started doing here in Qatar. Julie is not doing the job or is not living the lifestyle she's living now the same way. So let's start with Julie.
Ladies first.
Ladies first, of course. This question, just on a brief note, so far, how have you moved when it comes to, job-wise in Qatar? I want you to send a very positive vibe outside there and let it be raw, the challenges and everything, on a very brief note.
From where I started to where I am now.
Yeah. Which year did you come to Qatar first? If you're free to share it.
Yeah, sure. I've shared that in my channel. So yeah. I came here in 2015 and I was working in a restaurant. And like I said, on my channel, I told them it's not easy.
It's not very.
We all have to start somewhere. Exactly. Yeah, but these are the easiest job you can find, like working in a restaurant here, or let me say hospitality, or security jobs, or anything. Those are the easiest job to find here. So from there you can grow. And from where I used to work before, I got some experience, because experience is the best thing you can get in this country. And I used the experience to upgrade myself to where I am today.
Oh, nice.
It was a big challenge, I won't lie. It took me like, I think, 1.5 years to adjust.
Yeah. And there's one thing, guys, I want to ask her a question so that you can know. Did you have a godfather, like somebody guiding you all, how to do things and everything? I'm sure you figured out by yourself.
2015 and now is totally different. Things are totally different because now at least you can go to agents and everything. But at that time there were no agency. But I was very lucky to find a job like just from recommendation from somebody who recommended me to the job. That's why I always say it's good to talk to people who are here sometimes. And I did everything by myself. Like I got this company and they told me they would send me a visa and everything. So I had to do research on my own. Like I came here, I had to adapt in this environment by myself. I had no one. There were no Kenyans here. There were no people from Africa, like a lot. If now you walk outside here, you meet a lot of, So it was a challenge, but I had to learn it the hardest way.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll move to Malik. Malik, on a brief note, Malik, I'm sure where you were is not where you are now. So when did you come to Qatar first and which year was it?
Late 2018. Honestly, I'm happy I came around that time because after I came, COVID came also. So most people were surprised, like, how did you make it to Qatar? Because when I came, I think after 4 or 5 months, COVID came in and we were not working. So for me, I did a lot of sleeping at home. And one good thing was that my company was still paying me whilst I was still sleeping at home.
Lucky you.
For like 6-7 months, but my company was still paying all of us. But yeah, I came here with, just like she said, most of us way back then, the only easiest way to come to Qatar was to come either as a waiter, like in the hospitality department or in the hotel management department. So I came here, I was working in hotel as a room service. Yeah, even though that is not my field. Yeah, I'm a professional electrical engineer. So yeah, that is how I came here. So with time, I mean, I'm not that kind of guy who feels comfortable with what they have. You know, I mean, it depends on if I have something that I feel comfortable, it's okay for me. Even in a relationship, if I feel like this partner of mine is just stuck at one place, I'm that kind of person who would like to push them to move forward, to grow bigger. So that also reflects in my life. When I came here, I had a lot of friends, and I've even said this on my channel severally. Like, whenever you come to Qatar, the first thing to do, and even Brian also said it on his channel some time ago, that you need to categorize your friends. You need to know the kind of people you make your friends, because this will determine how your life will end up in Qatar here.
True.
Yeah, because tell you what, when I came here, I had friends who likes partying, who likes going to the club. I like friends who would talk about money with me, and I like friends who would just say, let's go watch a movie. I had friends who just literally sit down and talk about only movies. So all these people, I just categorize them, and I'm like, okay, so when I want to talk about, girls, I want to talk about, boys conversation.
Yeah.
I have friends that I would go to. So I think this really helped me, and from that time till now, I've been able to grow from this inch to that inch, because like a whole group of people that I've been able to learn from. Just imagine, let's say if all of them had a knowledge percentage of 5%, and I've been able to get one from each of them. Now I don't want to say I'm smarter than them, but at least I've been able to learn a thing or two from all of them, and it's really helping me.
Nice.
It's really helping me.
That is really very inspiring from Malik. I have a question for you, a quick one. In terms of jobs, just focusing into jobs, what are your two major regrets when it comes to job hunting, job experience, all these things? What are your two major regrets?
That is, if you have.
Yeah, if you have.
If you don't have, you can just.
I will be honest, I don't regret. If I say from where I come from, it was a stepping stone for me.
Sure.
So I hate saying that I regret, because without that place, without that job, I won't be here. But I've been in that journey of job hunting when I was trying to transition to another job. The biggest regret I would say is experience, really, because sometimes people limit themselves.
True.
So there was a time I was trying to drop my CV to different places, and I was limiting myself, like this is what I want, and I lost a lot of jobs opportunity because of I don't want to say it's an ego or something, but maybe I felt like I have.
You had your specifications.
Yeah.
Your bar was high.
Yeah, you put your expectations very high, and I regret sometimes, because there are some jobs I know I can't get them now. But from my experience, the first job I came with here, because I've not worked to different companies, I won't lie. The first company and the second company, I won't regret, because it was like a stepping stone for me.
Nice. Malik, you have any regrets? Two major regrets that you feel like you should have done better or differently?
This regret should be a secret, but I should say it. This will be when I joined the government sector. I'm in the civil defense department now. When I joined them, initially, my main plan was to, okay, let me say this. Qatar is one place that there are a lot of opportunities here.
True.
When you come and you feel comfortable, you sit on your ass, you feel like, okay, I'm only here and I'm comfortable with the kind of salary I get. Let me get paid, and then after 2 years, I'll go for vacation. I'll spend 2 months home and come back here. Please, you are thinking very small, because there are a lot of short courses here. I mean, even if you are not educationally that type of person, you don't want to upgrade yourself, because trust me, the world is getting to a place where very soon you wouldn't even be needing drivers to drive anymore. You wouldn't be needing people at the office anymore, because everything will be sent by
online.
Exactly. So this is the time you also need to upgrade yourself, because the world is, let's say, when we came to Qatar, I'm very sure when you came here, we didn't have metro stations and
No, we didn't.
exactly, but now they have.
We
Means
have
the world is
trams and all these
evolving.
things, yeah.
So so that regret will be when I got a certificate in health and safety, and some other certificates I got, and I was planning to resign and get a freelancer visa, so I will come back and then I can get something more. But unfortunately, I landed myself in the government, which I think is also good.
It's also good.
I can boastfully say I'm the only Ghanaian working in that space. And it's a great achievement, even though my expectations over there are not met yet. But I would say I'm grateful. It's okay.
Sure.
It's a good opportunity, yeah.
True. And so guys, it's really very strong words from them. So what is one major thing, only one major thing that you could tell somebody in Doha who has stayed at least for a year or two? One major thing that you should advise him?
Well, personally, I will always tell you to upgrade your career in terms of education. There's so many short courses here in Doha to do, which from my experience I've done like a lot of courses, and don't be comfortable where you are. Don't be comfortable where you are. Oh, okay, you can be getting a good salary, but
still don't be comfortable.
You don't be comfortable. You can do better. And something I feel like people always get scared of is taking that risk. Sometimes try to take the risk because maybe the fear you have can take you somewhere you don't even know.
Sure.
So because you're comfortable with the job, you're getting, because personally I don't know about other people. Personally, my aim is to one day, I don't want to depend on a 9 to 5. I want to be
your own boss.
Yeah, my own boss. So how am I going to get there if I depend on a job? Like I'm comfortable, like I will just be here. I'm okay. I'm getting my salary every month and everything. Of course you're getting that salary, but every time you get the salary, you have a lot of things to do with that salary. But little did you know that salary you can even get more out of that, and which will come straight to your pocket. So it's very good to always have ideas like business-wise. If you want to maybe do your degree or do something, upgrade your education and everything, it's always good to get out of the box. Don't feel comfortable.
True.
Yeah.
So Malik, one major thing?
I think she has said it all, but one thing also, in my country we have a proverb which goes like, it's good to advise the cat not to eat the fish, but also advise the fish not to get closer to the cat. Okay, so we are talking about the positive side here. Now, I know there might be a lot of people here who purposely came here for the money. They have an account back home, or they have people that immediately they get their salaries from here, they throw home. They get their salaries from here, they throw home, and most of them, you see how they are looking, they don't even look good. Some of them have been here for as long as 35 years, and they've never even bought a new shirt.
Yeah.
Like, bro, my sis, you came here for yourself. In as much as you have a lot of dependents back home, or you have a lot of problems home, make sure when you're comfortable, your mom will try to be okay before you think about people who are home. Because listen, these are the same people asking you money from home, or these same people who are asking for too much from you. It could be any person, even your mom. If you go back home now, no matter how much your mom loves you, if you go back home now and you can't fend for her just like you are doing right now, whilst you are in Qatar here, it will get to a time. We are human beings. It doesn't matter whether he or she is your mom or your relative or what. They will definitely speak against you. We are. This is human nature. There's this guy who says the world no balance. This world is balanced. Human beings are not balanced. This world is just perfect. The world is okay, but human beings, we are not. So what I'm just trying to say is, you first. Put yourself first at all times. Make sure you are happy. Make sure you eat what makes you happy. Wear what makes you look good. Look good for yourself. Be happy within you. Then you can make other
looking
people
good creates also confidence and all those things.
Yeah.
So thank you. I feel like we have really had a wonderful talk, and they say if you have a ear, you can hear that. If you have eyes, you can see it.
Yeah, but I want to ask one question also for you.
Sure.
What would be the advice that you give to people who are coming to Qatar? And also,
Let him Brian.
Yes, exactly. The same questions you asked us, let's return it.
Even one.
Yeah. How have you evolved? How have you changed?
Hey, this interview has turned to me now. Yeah, so guys, it has been a wonderful moment staying in Doha. This is almost my 4th year. I can say like I've really grown a lot in terms of from where I started. When I look back and I see people, complaining now, I feel like if complaining is natural, you should complain. But I feel like you're forgetting one thing, that you're creating your history. Because we came from there. When we came here, personally, I came here thinking I had a job, but I didn't have a job. So you start from zero, going for all these interviews, moving from company to company. It was never easy. But what put us strong is, I can say, it's prayer. I remember the first day I realized I didn't have a job. What I did, where I stayed in Al-Wakra, there was a very big field outside there. I didn't go there to play. I went there to pray. I really prayed. I'm not that religious, but I tried to talk to God. I told God, you removed me all the way from Kenya to here. I've never even used an aeroplane. Now I've used it. You will give me a job. And mind you, after 2 weeks, I had a job. And I've grown, I've been there, I've grown. We've changed jobs. We have grown really. We are so far now. When we look back, have confidence, believe in yourself. I've gone even interviews, I go into interviews. I see the offer letter.
Compare.
Yeah, I see the offer letter and I throw it away because I feel like this is not me. It's not that it's not that I'm so confident or overconfident. No. Sometimes you've grown.
Yeah.
And you have to enjoy your growth. You really have to enjoy your growth. So have confidence, believe in yourself. If sometimes I tell people, if somebody's calling for an interview, go there, man. You don't have a degree, who cares? They want a degree, you don't have it.
Just go.
Surprisingly, you may reach and you're alone in that interview. And you get the job like that.
Let me close the video for you. So guys, thank you for being part of today's video. My name is Malik Sterling.
I'm Julia Babra.
And this is my big boss.
Team Brian.
Team Brian. So we love you all and make sure to stay safe until we see you in the next video. Ciao.
Peace.